Hello there, welcome back to the Closet Historian. Today I just have a short little video for you all just as an announcement, basically, because I said that I would let you all know when I reopened my Etsy shop, and so this is me letting you know that today I am reopening my Etsy shop. Basically what I've been doing is every time I go thrifting for the past couple of months, I've been kind of picking up a few extra things each time. Some things that I, maybe pulled from the rack and wanted to try on myself, but were too small or too big. Instead of putting those things back, I decided to just get them anyway and then put them into my Etsy shop for all of you to browse if you should so desire. I have gotten a lot of comments here on my thrifting hauls or elsewhere on the channel telling me that it seems that my thrift stores near me are especially good, or it seems like I always find things, whereas your thrift stores are really hit or miss. I'm sorry to hear that. It would be very painful to be in a thrifting desert, and I know especially like UK charity shops aren't as good. Not that I expect many people from abroad to be shopping in my Etsy shop, because international shipping is ridiculous these days, and like minimum it costs me I think like $15 to send a package international now, so I'm glad to have learned that lesson because I didn't have my shipping marked that high before. And now when I go into Etsy, because they're very much pushing free shipping for everything now, but like, I don't know if you guys know this, shipping isn't free. So I put in the international shipping at $14 or $15 or whatever it actually costs at the postal service here to mail something internationally minimum. And Etsy's like, this is too much to charge, people won't buy it. And I'm like, listen, that's how much shipping is, Etsy. I don't make the rules. And I know there has been kind of a lot of vintage seller versus Etsy sort of drama in the past year because Etsy has changed a lot of its policies and made it harder for vintage sellers and buyers, but it still is the easiest platform for me to be able to sell on for now, and it's what I'm used to and what I'll be sticking with for now. So that's the answer to the question, why Etsy, I guess. I'd love to have my own site someday, but a lot of people complain about Etsy search and it not working for them, but I still find great success searching for items on Etsy. For me, it's the easiest way to shop vintage. I've talked about this here on the channel before. If I'm looking for vintage, usually I'm looking for a specific item, so I'll be able to type in brown blazer and see them from all different stores instead of having to go to one person's website, another person's website, and search and see if they have a brown jacket. That's much more time consuming than it is to just search on Etsy. So I still quite like Etsy. I know opinions are divided these days. But I just wanted to hop on here real quick and do this little announcement video just because I had promised I would mention when the shop opens again. So it is open now. I will be continuing to find things out and about, hopefully. I'm not going to really do a lot of like dedicated buying trips. I'm not going to start doing estate sales. I'm not going to be searching out, true vintage. I'm just going to be picking up things when I'm out thrifting for myself, things that I would buy for myself. Everything in the shop is going to be things, or will be things that I would buy for myself if it were to fit me. So it's kind of just stuff that's my style, but for whatever reason doesn't fit me or my wardrobe at this time. So things that I think are quality, are nice, can be styled in a vintage way. Those are the things that are going to end up in my shop as well. If any of you do head over onto Etsy and browse what I have available, feel free to message me any questions or requests for more photos or measurements, things like that. I'm happy to get to those things. I might not get to them immediately, but hopefully within a day I can answer your inquiries, etc. So just shoot me a message over there through Etsy, basically. That'll be the easiest way to contact me when it's about the shop. Otherwise, it really is easiest to contact me either by comments or things on YouTube, really. I get back to that most. Sometimes people email me and I'm like, ooh, that is a way for me to forget to reply for a long period of time. So it really is best to shoot me a DM on Instagram or here on YouTube to comment, because I check those things more frequently than email. So if we're talking about the shop, go through Etsy. If we're talking about anytime you want to reach me, otherwise, Instagram and YouTube are probably the best places. So that's just the little update I had for you all today. Thank you, as always, for tuning in here on the channel, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Waiting for the sound, waiting for the sound. Ooh, maybe, sort of, yes. Sorry if you can hear an owl in the background. There's an owl that lives in our backyard. I haven't seen it yet this year, but it was here last year as well, and now it's back again. And it can be quite loud. I think it's like a great horned owl, like a big guy. And we see him sometimes, but I'm sorry if you can hear any hooting in the background, although I think that's kind of a nice atmospheric sort of thing. Pretend we're at Hogwarts, right?